Yesterday I was working from a five-star hotel near my house, and by the end of my meal, by the end of my coffee, the receptionist came up with the bill and I started chatting to her. And she said to me, "Ma'am, what is it that you do?" I said, "I'm a technology consultant full time, and then I have my small business on the side where I coach, and I'm also an image consultant." And she said, "Wow, ma'am, you are the kind of woman I would like to be like." And this woman had way more professional experience than I had. And she was even older than me. But the fact that she said that I inspired her, it made me feel and it made me realize something, that the more you are the fullest expression of yourself, the more you can inspire other people to be the fullest expression of themselves. And the more you are able to hone yourself, like really hone in your image, hone in your confidence, the more you stand out in conversations and in rooms, even in five-star hotels, you would stand out because you are so confident in yourself. You are so radiant. And this video is all about how can you stand out and hone in your presence. Before we start the video, my name is Surbi and I'm a qualified image consultant and coach, and I help my clients step into the best version of themselves from the inside and out, from the way they present themselves to the way they carry themselves to the way they think about themselves. If you would like to avail of your free 30-minute image consultation with me, you can do so with the link in my bio. All my links are down below, so feel free to check them out. And without further ado, let's start this video. So now let's start talking about how can you become the kind of person who stands out in any room he or she walks into. So the very first thing is definitely going to be how you present yourself. Believe it or not, it takes 7 seconds for us to assume anything about a person that we see, and it is because how they present themselves. We judge people on the way they appear, and this is scientifically proven. There is a research on this that it takes 7 seconds for someone to analyze and make opinions about you. So why not we leverage this and we really put our best foot forward no matter where we go? For me personally, no matter where I'm going, I always make sure that I put my best foot forward. And what this does for me personally is that it gives me the confidence to be able to meet anybody on that day, regardless of who I bump into. I'm not going to be thinking, "Oh my God, I don't look good. How are they going to perceive me?" I'm not going to be thinking all that, because I already know that I have put my best foot forward. I'm ready for the day. I'm ready to meet anybody today. So that's what I want you to have, that type of mindset. I'm ready to meet anybody today. How would you present yourself knowing that you are going to be ready to meet anybody today? So I really invite you to think about how you present yourself. How do you present your hair? How do you present your appearance, your grooming, your clothing? And I do speak a lot about all these things in my videos, so you can check my other videos out. But also honing in your own unique personal style, your own unique presence, instead of trying to get 1,000 surgeries, instead of trying to literally be like someone else. I invite you to look at how can you maximize on your uniqueness. We are all these unique looking creatures on earth, and it's all about how can we really find joy in being the best version of our uniqueness. For example, for me, I love my red lipstick. The nude colors just don't work for me right now. Maybe in the future they would, but right now they don't work for me. I don't like nude lipstick. I love wearing color. I love wearing the elegant styles. I love wearing elegant dresses. I love really nice gold jewelry. For me, this is something that brings me joy. Having a complete all black outfit right now doesn't bring me joy, so I don't do that. But I really focus on how I want to feel. And then I dress for the day. And also focusing on, am I going to be ready to meet anybody? I want to meet today. So you want to always be ready, and you always want to be putting your best foot forward when it comes to your grooming and the way you present yourself. Now let's talk about how do you carry yourself. So we've taken care of how you dress, how your grooming is. Now let's start focusing on how do you actually carry yourself when you go into rooms, when you're going into five-star hotels, when you're going into really affluent areas, or when you are going into your work. How do you carry yourself? Are you going to be walking hunched back? Are you going to be, not having an open body language? Are you going to be looking down? Or are you going to be making eye contact? Are you going to be having a smile on your face? Are you going to be walking straight with shoulders back? How are you presenting yourself? And this is not about trying to impress someone else. This is about being so confident that other people are naturally drawn to wanting to have conversation with you because you are confident, because you are okay in your own skin. So I really invite you to think about, okay, I present myself this way right now. What can I do to enhance the way I present myself? And secondly, how can I start to carry myself with shoulders back so that I am having this open body language? I'm confident, I'm walking tall, I'm making eye contact with the people that I meet. I meet fun and interesting people everywhere that I go. Everywhere that I go, people always want to talk to me. It's because I'm always making eye contact with people. I'm always smiling. I'm always having this open body language. I'm always presenting the best version of myself. And this really helps me to really, make meaningful connections with people and to help people feel amazing as well. Because when you feel amazing, you're going to make other people feel amazing as well. Now that we have covered your posture and your presentation, let's talk about communication and body language. So, whenever you enter a room, you've read the room, you are in the room full of people, how are you actually going to make a lasting impression when it comes to people? How are you going to communicate with people? And this took me a lot of time actually to learn, because I would go to networking events alone and feel lost. How do I communicate with someone? There are so many people. What are they going to think about me? And all of these thoughts. And I had to slowly let that go so that I can really be comfortable in my presence. Even if I'm by myself, I can just be confident. And then people would naturally come up to me. But instead of waiting for people to come up to you, what you can do, hone your presence and start talking to people. Start introducing yourself first, because that makes you stand out. That naturally makes you feel so radiant. It radiates confidence. So start going up to people, complimenting them, looking them in the eyes, and introducing yourself. It's going to make a lasting impression. And also, once you've done that, now we are going to completely reverse the switch. Instead of the focus being you, now the focus is going to be on the other person. And this is called the spotlight effect. You can look it up, but it's beautiful. Instead of putting the spotlight on yourself, let's put the spotlight on the other person. You're going to be really interested in what the other person has to say. You're going to really start paying attention to what the other person is saying, and this makes you such an interesting person, because you are naturally interested in the other person. Instead of trying to just talk about yourself, you're giving the other person a chance to shine, and this makes you memorable. So I highly invite you now to look at all the pieces that we discussed. Dressing your best, putting your best foot forward, thinking about, am I ready to meet anyone today? Secondly, posture, having this open body language, having your shoulders back, having eye contact and a smile on your face. Thirdly, when you do walk into a room, reading the room and making conversation. Reading the room and choosing anyone you want to talk to, going up to them and introducing yourself with a solid handshake and eye contact, just being naturally interested and curious about this other human being in front of you. These are just solid foundational tips that will make you stand out in any room that you enter, any room, because you are naturally now confident in your presence, you're naturally now open for connection, and you're naturally now actually interested and curious about the other person in front of you. So, this was a very short and sweet video. I do have a little announcement coming up, so please stay tuned on my Instagram because I'm going to be organizing a live event in Dublin in September, on the 6th of September. If you would like to attend my event, please feel free to message me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and I would love to have you at my in-person event in Dublin. I hope that you really got a lot of this video because this video was very foundational. It was just 3 things that we discussed in detail. And I really hope that you're really getting this value out of this video, but also let me know what you would like to see every week because I'm going to be posting every single week on YouTube. Let me know what you'd like to see on Instagram or in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to create videos on the same.